card in the game? Well, we'll see about that. Baloo, Old Iron Paws. Your characters with 7 strength or more can't be dealt damage. Okay, let's take a look at this. What if we put him in a deck that already has some big characters, and then we make those characters just slightly bigger with cards like Lumiere? So then all of a sudden, Baloo's really good. Guess who else is really good? Maui Half Shark is really good when he can't take damage. Scar is really good when he can't take damage, again with a little bit of help from Lumiere. Belle's really good when she can't take damage. Like, the steel that's been running rampant with its removal, all of a sudden is not that good. So, I don't know, maybe there's something to this. I'm also running a few copies of Card Soldier's Spear. It gets cut off on the bottom there, but this card is an item, and it just reads, your damaged characters get +1 strength. So, it's always possible that there's also a world where you have a Lumiere down, and Baloo has a couple points of damage on him maybe, or whatever it takes to get him to 7 strength, and then all of a sudden, he doesn't take damage either, which makes him much more challenging to get rid of. Baloo would maybe, in theory, become a kill on sight card, and anything that's a kill on sight must be a good card, and that's what we're here to try to do. We're trying to make Baloo good. We're of course running some other value things to go with this. If we're running big strengths, all of a sudden Alice Growing Girl is really good too, because she's very easy to get to 10 strength in those scenarios, and then she quests for a bunch. Flynn Rider, also very good. I'm only running a couple copies because he is a pretty easy character to deal with, and I don't foresee a world where you ever get him to 7 strength during your opponent's turn. I specify that because we do have support from Alice, so it is possible, you quest with Maui or whatever, and Flynn gets a whole bunch of strength, and then all of a sudden, can't be dealt damage. But he won't keep that strength during your opponent's turn. So yeah, I don't anticipate this living long, but 1 or 2 triggers from Flynn is usually, it can be pretty backbreaking. So I'm excited for it. This is a red-blue shell, of course, though, so we are running the Flavershims. We are running an item package. I am running an action package to go with Maui Shark, because Shark is just so good. I imagine we could probably just win games off the back of Shark. And then, of course, there's always the surprise Belle. I mean, this thing just gaining 6 lore when you play it, right? Because you shift it out, you get 3 items back from your discard into your deck, which gains 3 lore, and then it quests right away for 3 lore. So yeah, 6 lore just out of nowhere. I could see this being halfway decent. So, let's try it out. And as always, before we jump into it, this video is brought to you by the TCGclub.com, linked in the description down below. I'm mentioning this today because until the 6th, until this, what is that, Sunday? Monday? The 6th, whenever that happens to be, you can jump in to get some free entries by signing into this giveaway button located here down at the bottom to win yourself a free booster box of Rise of the Floodborn English, along with the enchanted Mickey Mouse Artful Rogue Japanese card that I have. If you happen to be a Pokemon fan, you'll have the option to instead get yourself a box of the Heatwave Arena from the new Pokemon stuff. So the winner will get to choose which booster box they want to walk away with. But most importantly, right here, I have a singular box. So this is going to be, whoever gets there first gets it, of Lorcana's Archazia Island booster box for $115. How could I possibly bring you a booster box for below market value? The answer is easy. I participated in a win-a-box tournament and I won it. So this thing only cost me like $22 for the entry fee. So yeah, I can offer this to you guys for below market value. It's real. It's already boxed up and ready to be shipped. Just, whoever gets it. It's the last one. It's the only one. So first come, first serve. Link is in the description down below. Now let's jump on into it and see if we can't win a few. Hey, get to go first. All right, we are intentionally starting with something that might be a little easier for us, just because I've not played this deck and I want to get a feel for how it's going to roll. If I recall, I believe there's only 1 copy of Be Prepared, so maybe I hold on to it, but it's expensive and uninkable, so probably not. Probably not. Lumiere is fantastic. I do like the Card Soldier Spear. Ramp is really good. So I do see a world here where we can play a Popsicle and then ramp and drop Card Soldier Spear and then follow that with a Hiram. That's a possible play here. Let's get rid of you. Okay, here we go. I would have loved to have seen a Belle, but no Belle for me. Okay, only 2 copies of this as well, so gotta be careful. in my opening hand, my first thought is ink it, but also maybe it's worth holding on to for a turn or two. So let's ink you. Let's play you. Draw the card. Another Lumiere. Okay. So now we have strong boys. We're going to be good for the offensive. Diablo into Diablo. Okay. So now drawing the extra cards is going to draw them extra cards. That's not great. Double Bell, maybe not so good here. Let's do the ramping. Get this card draw out of the way. Ooh, double Hiram. Probably don't need that either. Okay. We're testing stuff. We're testing stuff. I don't like that I'm going to be playing Hiram into them drawing a bunch of cards, though. It is what it is. I put both of my removals back. You know, that's just the way of the world sometimes. Ooh, and there's the Baloo. Okay. I want to try the Bell. I really do. I already inked one, so that makes things a little challenging. Unfortunately, we're going to do it. We're going to let them draw cards. There's my Brawl. I can get rid of Diablo next turn. It would have taken me a few turns. They would have drawn the cards anyway. Sudden Chill. Okay. Oh, it's tough. I still want the Bell, but we didn't get Opening Bell, so let's just get rid of it. Hypnotize. Get rid of another card. Okay. Making this super easy for me. Baloo, he's the star of the show. I have to hold on to him. We have to get him in play so I can try him out. I'm not even going to think about this. Well, hold on. I am going to think about this. I inked a 5, and then I use this, go to 6, then I can play this, but that means I have to ink both of these cards just to get both of these down, and then I can draw cards. I would have to do it in that order because if I could Brawl, then draw cards, but I'm not going to get to play something else. I might be able to get Lumiere down, though. So maybe that's the play. Okay. I don't want to dump my entire hand here. Alright, now we're going to quest. Yeah? Yeah, we're going to quest. Card Soldier Spear can go away. It's not helping us in this particular instance. Those are some fine cards, too. Alright, we'll ink you, we'll play the Lumiere, and we'll pass. But that means Maui here is protected by Baloo. That's really cool. Oh, double Mauis. Alright, I think we're definitely playing you. We're just going to draw a bunch of cards here. Ooh, so much goodness. Okay. Ink is a little flimsy, but it's fine. It's fine. And we're going to pass. Baymax! Okay. Alright, getting a feel for it. I feel like we definitely wanted to have a turn 1 Bell, so that's probably something we're looking for in our future games. Okay. I mean, I could... If I get Baloo down, then Scar's really threatening to the entirety of the board. And if I get Baloo down now, then Maui just gets to have fun. Okay. Yeah, takes no damage! That feels really good to me. Goodbye, Baymax. Hello, Maui. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, that feels pretty good. I am a fan. I'm feeling fantastic about that. Let's go ahead and quest with the Flaversham. No ability. I'm gonna save the Lumiere because it's what keeps Maui going. If I find another Lumiere, then Baloo's protected as well. Another Card Soldier Spear, and I can have Baloo do the attacking, and then he doesn't take any more damage beyond the 1 point. Okay, so these are a little obnoxious because I can't do anything about them. I would have to find my shark. But none of these are drawing me cards. In fact, nothing I have is drawing me any cards. I mean, I'm probably playing you, right? I'm not seeing any board wipes from the opponent here. And honestly, I don't mind if these guys want to trade into Baloo. I have another Baloo. Thinking about singing here. I think we will. Yeah, I mean, why not? Maui's still continuing to not take any damage. Beautiful. Free quest here, effectively. Because Diablos aren't going to swing into a Hiram who has 2 strength. Lumiere putting in some work here. Okay. Again, playing against a slightly easier deck here, I think. Those Diablos are obnoxious, though. My only real evasive is... Wow, okay, their Baloo doesn't die anymore. That's great. My only real... Like I said, my only real defense here is Shark to take out these Diablos. So I guess we're just questing to the moon. Pretty much all of my characters are protected here. I mean, except for the Lumiere and technically Flaversham. Do I just quest with him? Do I have lethal if I do so? 2, 3... Oh, you quest for 2. Baloo's even better than I thought. Okay, we're definitely playing another Baloo. Bad move, but... you know, it is what it is. They don't get to do any damage. I think I just save and pass. Yeah. Okay. Now we gotta run it against the steel deck, because that's where we're gonna really see the damage prevention really being important. Alright, 1 Baloo gone. Still have the other for total protection. 2, 4, 6, 7. Can only gain 7 on my turn. But Scar just gets to wipe out the entire battle. Oh, his whole board's gone. His whole board's gone. Scar putting in the work. Check this out. Scar doesn't take any damage. Love that. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and ready him. And we're gonna go ahead and take you out. Again, doesn't take any damage. Oh, Baloo! Making some of these heavy hitters just impossible. Oh, I love it. And yeah, we'll ready him. Why not? Maui can't do anything anyway, so let's just sing it. Let's sing it. Turning him sideways is not always the best move, but it just feels fun. He's getting a little action. Get him in on the fun of the game. Okay. Okay. I think we're still looking for a turn 1 bell for our future games, but yeah. This Baloo putting in some work. Love it. Oh, and Scar just ripping through everything is just glorious. All right, let's win our first game with Baloo because he's the star of the show. Okay. Ooh, get to go first again. Love that. All right, there's the... Oh, I got the turn 1 bell. Easy. Easy sauce. Okay, so turn 1 bell. Turn 2 ramp would be really nice, but I don't see it here. My only turn 2 ramp is the sail, so I'm probably holding on to how far I'll go. And Flynn is also a fantastic turn 2 play, so I'm definitely keeping that. Let's put the others back. See if we can't get the ramp. No ramp, but a shark is really good. Okay. We're going to be blowing up our own item with the bell, so I think I'm inking Flaversham here. A little bit of an awkward choice for me, but I feel like they are a little counterintuitive. Oh, and there's the turn 2 ramp. Let's get the bell down. We'll pass. It is ideal. We could just get the Flynn down here. I think that's I mean, bell makes Flynn really good. Could see a Mr. Smee from the opponent. In which case I won't be gaining the lore. Oh, I'm gonna gain the lore. Heck yeah. Okay, going my way. Yeah, anybody can beat this AI opponent. It's, you know, take everything with a little bit of a grain of salt here, but it is feeling pretty stinking good. It's a great testing ground. Okay, so ink is becoming a little bit of an issue here. I hope we don't continue to run into that. I'm gonna quest out. I know I'm playing against steel, so I don't anticipate Flynn lasting forever. Yep, there he goes. Glad we got the lore out of him while we could. Ooh, okay. Feels bad, but we're gonna do it. Ink the shark. Take some more ink. Continue to quest. And pass. Donald Duck. Finally getting some characters out of the opponent. Was wondering where those things were. Okay. Ink you, play Baloo? Baloo's not protected. We would be running into a Zeus turn. But if they can't deal with him, then Scar's extraordinarily threatening to the opponent. Okay, and if they do deal with him, I have double scars, so I'm feeling okay with that. 2 damage to the bell. It's okay, I'm hoping to be able to quest with her anyway. Smee. Won't be able to deal with the Smee, but Bell does trade with it if they want to swing. Which I think I'd be fine with. And I'm probably singing this with Baloo. Might lose it to a Smee trade and some form of removal, but I think that might be worth it. Scar's going to be able to put in all the work with Baloo present, which is really what we care about. Oh, we found Bell. Okay. We found Bell. How many items can I get? I wish I could check these. I wish I could... Whatever, we're going to take Bell. Worst case scenario, it's ink. I do have 1 item, okay. If I could find a way to get that in the discard, would be peachy. Let's ink you. Yeah, it's not going to happen. We're going to ink it. I can always shift it. It's just not going to gain the 6 lore if I do it that way. It's 1 less for each item in the discard, so it would cost 6. Which is fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and challenge here. Love this. Love the Baloo Scar combo. It's not going to work this turn. He doesn't have the boof. Probably should have taken the Lumiere, but I'm going to cleanly wipe these things out. And now if I find the Card Soldier Spear thing, then Scar's also protected in that sense. Do I hold on to Bell? I mean, I can't quest with it now, can I? I don't think so. Let him use another piece of removal and then whatever. Maybe I'll just hard cast this. John Silver. Should have taken the Lumiere. I wasn't thinking about buffing their strength. I gotta remember I need to also buff strengths here. That is a thing. Now, let's see. During a turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready him. Okay, so I can't just throw it at the Perilous Me. I can. I just... He won't ready. That's all. Do I play you? I think I do. I think I do. Wow. Oh, whenever it quests, you may put the items. Aha! I'm like, why didn't it let me choose the items? This is my first time playing Bell. Let's go ahead and do it. Bell is protected. She does not take damage. Quest and just let the mayhem happen. That'll bring me up to 15. I mean, it's almost lethal. And no characters there. Do I want to take out Smee? I mean, they are going to quest for a bunch here. Oh, and if they get rid of Baloo, then Bell can start taking damage again. I'm not a coward. Let's just quest. Let's just close this game. Alright, opponent. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Alright, so that's something we're taking note of. Need to find something that... I need to have something to do. Did they just... No way, computer. Did you just target Bell with Zeus? Okay, we're gonna take a pause. We're gonna say that... Oh, which one's worse? We're gonna say that they nuked one of these characters and I will stop using it. Because... No way. No way that the computer just tried to throw 5 damage at Bell with Baloo in play. We're gonna say Baloo is gone. It hurts. We're gonna say Baloo is gone. And we'll respect if things should or should not have died. Which is a little unfortunate because I just drew Lumiere, which means this is all of a sudden really good. You know, it is what it is. So, we're gonna keep track of things. I think I just quest for victory, right? They take care of Baloo and... How would they... No, so they would have to nuke Scar, and then both characters would have to swing at Baloo. That's how this would happen. Otherwise, I just win right now. So I only have Bell. That's how we're gonna play this. I only have Bell. So with that in mind, I'm gonna play Scar. Both their characters would be dead. I imagine they're gonna try to attack anyway, so it's whatever. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's a huge flub. That is a huge mess up on the computer's point of view. So, again, we're not going to use them because they should be dead. Their characters should have traded. Which means they're technically not gaining lore here. That was a big lore swing. And then okay, now I just win. Okay. Then I just win. Because they would have just played that, and then it wouldn't have been able to do anything. Yeah, okay. So we still would have won, but oh my god, computer, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, you're gonna do 5 damage to Belle, who can't take damage. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Wow, I'm getting really lucky at going first today. Okay. Let's see here. I would love to see Belle and an item. Lumiere, as we have learned, is actually really, really, really important. Makes Baloo work with a lot of our cards, like the Mauis. Now, this is one of those weird questions. Do you just kind of keep it? Keep what's good, or do you just go for the Belle? I think we'll have no issues finding an item. It's, will we see Belle in the next top 7? There's 4 of them. I mean, there's a decent shot of it, but it's not guaranteed. This is probably going to cost me the game. If this is a bad mulligan, we'll find out real quick. Do you just go for Belle? Okay, we got Belle. Funny enough, I didn't find a turn 1 item. Actually, a little surprising by that. Okay, but I do got the shift Belle. And, I mean, turn 3 item. Probably just going into Flaversham anyway to sink it. Okay, we'll see what we get. Scar or Scar? I will let you guys at home decide what we take. Leave a comment down below. I will have been able to see these comments from the past into the future that you guys are watching. And I'm hearing you guys are saying, pick Scar. Good choice. We're gonna pick Scar. Love when that happens. Like, what are the odds? But that happens way more often than I would care for it to. Of course, you get the Belle. Congratulations, opponent. You found him. You are the best opponent I've ever seen. Let's try to find another item. Hey, we found it. There we go. Thank you. Now I gotta ink a thing. Oh, they probably have Flavershams. Maybe I hold on to you and... Oh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Maybe I don't. Ink you. Play you. Draw my card, play the Belle. Alright, plenty of items now for Flaversham. There is one thing I'm noticing my deck does seem to be missing, and that is songs Belle can sing. Okay, I think we're just trading bells. Yeah, I'm probably just trading bells here. And if that's the case, then I'm going to go ahead and ink you. Play you. Activate you. I have the Wombo combo, which feels bad, but this is going to redraw me cards. So... I know I'm not going to see another Scar, right? Because it's on the bottom of the deck. Or are there 3 in the deck? I forget. 3? I think there's 3 of these. 2 of these? 3 of these? I don't remember. Odds are I won't see another Scar if I ink you. I will see another Baloo, probably, though. But Baloo's going to protect me so hard against Steel. Alright, Scar it is. And then we are going to trade here. Since they put the damage on it anyway. Hard casting a Belle. That's fine. I'm going to hard cast a Flaversham. I know. I should have activated it first. Whatever. Whatever. You guys are too serious. I was about to ink you, though. That would have been a mistake. Yeah, I wouldn't have inked anything else anyway. So, yeah. I'm fine with that. A Scrooge McDuck actually replacing itself. Good for the opponent. Alright, I can just choose to play a shark here, but if I just play a shark, it probably just gets nuked. If I play a Baloo, it probably gets nuked too, but that means 1 less nuke out of their hand for the shark. That's a possibility. If I turn you sideways, it definitely just dies to these things. What do? Play 1, use it to ink the other one, then draw cards? I think so. I think I'm not committing these to the board just yet. I think I want to get Lumiere down. There might be a window there where I make Baloo unnukable. Alright. Putting a lot of marbles into this one. Okay. Alice. I see we have an Alice. I can still ink. I was hoping to get another Lumiere and then I could double play. Alice isn't bad though. Alice can't come down yet, but Alice isn't bad. I think I'm inking an Alice, though. Just got to be at a certain level with this deck as far as ink is concerned. Does feel a little better too that they're going to take this out, but they're going to take more damage because of it. Okay. Okay. So only one of their characters takes more damage because of it. But there goes one of the nukes. That definitely makes these feel a lot stronger. All right, so let's start here. I meant to play that. I pushed the wrong button and then I selected the card. I meant to play it. Whoopsies. All right, and then we'll pass. If they're foolish enough to turn something sideways, then it gets to eat for free. There it is. I do get to eat for free. I do have develop, so I can play develop, actually get some actions going with Maui. Silly popsicle. That's the one thing. If it's paper, that's not a mistake that ever happens. If it's this game, you push the wrong button and then you click. Yeah, that happens. That does happen. All right, we get Baloo down. That lets me eat for free. Let's take out... I got to get rid of the Flaversham. That's the thing drawing you cards here. Get back a develop. Let's play a develop. Dark Soldier Spear. Another Lumiere, though. Ooh, a Lumiere. Gain the lore. Okay. I can protect Baloo. Alright, Baloo can't be nuked. One of the Lumieres has to die first. Okay. One of the Lumieres has to go off the field before Baloo can be targeted. Gotta be careful. This item deck likes to just win the game in a single turn. So gotta watch out for that, but there they go, messing up the Zeus again. That's fine. So a Zeus would have had to have taken a Lumiere. We're not going to pretend this time. There's too many turns ahead of us. And I would not be able to keep track of it all. So we'll just, yeah, it's just at a tournament, we're calling a judge. Judge, they said they hit Baloo. Baloo doesn't die. And like, haha, you fool. You've fallen for the trap. That's just how we're going to have to imagine that goes. Let's get rid of a Scrooge. Get back a develop. Play a develop. Ooh, Pirate's Life's really good. Gain the lore. Let's go ahead and... I mean, Baloo doesn't die here, but I could just sing this. Okay, well... I want to get rid of your characters. Let's get rid of you. If I trade a Lumiere, I could just play another Lumiere, and then we're fine. I mean, they don't have much in the way of, like, massive board removal, so another Shark is also just really devastating. So let's just go Shark. Let's go Lumiere. These Lumieres are getting big. I'm going to trade a Lumiere. Doesn't increase my willpower, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Double Sharks down with a Baloo and Lumieres for support. I mean, these Sharks are swinging for 9. They're swinging for 9. Dime is super obnoxious, but I mean, Tamato is dead now. Unless they can ready it out of nowhere. Okay, I mean, very easy. I do have to challenge here, because I do want my action. And yes, I'm getting it over the Pirate's Life, which could be a mistake. But I want to do a little bit more digging. Not bad. I'm taking you for sure. Gain a lore, gain a lore. I mean, I sing you, right? Because it's worth more. And then I can still play something. But if I don't want to play anything, which I don't think I do, then I suppose I just hardcast this in Quest. Yeah, let's just do it. Gain a bunch of lore. Quest and Quest. And we leave the Lumieres back because we don't want Baloo to be targetable for removal. So we've learned something about the AI. They are definitely prioritizing the threats with their removal, but they're not calculating for the fact that they have to actually take out the Lumieres. Otherwise, Baloo himself is not removable, which is fantastic. All right, and then we're definitely going to let you go, even though I think I just simply win. And then one of my shark's challenges. We're going to get back the pirate's life. I mean, we're securing victory here pretty much no matter what we do. And then I can't just cast you, so we're going to have to thing ya. It's worth more than just Baloo questing. And then I can quest for victory now. Easy. Okay. It's not perfect, but I definitely think that this deck, it definitely warrants being looked at in paper against real opponents. Yeah, Baloo. Baloo making decisions really difficult for Steel. And in my opinion, I think Steel is the color that is the strongest. Blue is obviously incredibly strong as well. Possibly an argument to have them tied for which one's the worst, but it's the removal. Like if you can't keep a board, it's hard to stay in it, and what stops you from having a board is removal. Okay, yeah. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys in the next one.